Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here is the European cranberry or Gelder rose. It's not closely related to the cranberry. I think it's called cranberry because the fruit kind of look like cranberries and also a little bit resemble cranberries taste-wise. Why is it called Gelder rose? It seems that in the province of Geldern, one of the most popular ornamental cultivars was selected, the so-called snowball tree. Well, in Russia it's called Kalina, and it seems to be one of the national symbols of Russia. It's also very important in Ukrainian folklore and mythology. And here in the West, well, it's mostly popular as an ornamental. It's native to Germany, but I was too lazy to find it in the forest, so here I'm making a video in a park. The Latin name is Viburnum opulus. And if you look at it, it kind of resembles a viburnum, even more when it's in flower, but most of the viburnums I've reviewed recently look like this Viburnum lantana. More or less, yeah, oval toothed leaves and fruit which suddenly turn blackish bluish when they are ripe. Viburnum opulus, on the contrary, has leaves which look like maple leaves, and the fruit, when turning ripe, they get soft, but they stay bright red. Look, here we have the old fruit from last year. They're already kind of shriveled up and rotten, but even after 12 months on the tree, they didn't turn black, they kind of turned a dull brown. Now let's try and find some ripe fruit from this year. Well, like most viburnums, some of the sites say that the fruit are edible, others say they are mildly toxic and can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and general unpleasantness. So you have been warned. Well, about this fruit they also say it has an unpleasant smell. Look, when the fruit turn ripe, they turn soft, but just slightly darker red. Okay, so this one is really soft. Yeah, let's see. So the smell is supposed to be unpleasant. Oh yeah, smells like vomit. Nice. What does it taste like? Yeah, also tastes a bit like vomit. Yeah, this bitter, astringent, sour taste of vomit. Basically no sweetness. But my fingers still smell of vomit. So yeah, the name cranberry bush might be a little bit misleading. It's not as tasty as the cranberry, although to be honest, fresh cranberries are not my favorite fruit. So maybe when they are when this Gelder rose is dried, it will taste like a dried cranberry. Well, here we have some fruit which are starting to shrivel up. So let's see. Taste-wise maybe a little bit better, but still doesn't convince me. Phew. I tried a lot of Viburnum species recently because it's the time when they are ripe. But no, doesn't convince me. I guess you could use it as a cranberry substitute if it wasn't considered mildly toxic, but yeah, doesn't really replace cranberries. On one side I saw, yeah, use it as a cranberry substitute because it's much easier to cultivate it. Well, cranberries you have to cultivate them in peat box, while this one you can plant it in any park or garden. So I guess if it's not toxic and if you use it wisely, maybe you can use it as kind of a substitute for cranberries, but I didn't do too much research on that. So if you want to use it, please consult a couple websites. So, okay folks, this was the Gelder rose or European cranberry bush. Stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the parks and gardens of Germany. And if you want to support the site, please, like the videos, share the links, and subscribe to the channel. Oh, and leave some nice comments.